The Ogden mayoral race is heating up. Hear what the candidates said.
Plus, do the vending machines on campus have hidden fees? Everything you need to know before you swipe your card.
And I'll preview the upcoming Wildcat basketball season. Cat Call begins now.
Welcome to the Cat Call. I'm Emily Ferguson.
And I'm Scott Stevens. We begin with the upcoming Ogden City election. With voting day just a couple weeks away, mayor and city council candidates came to Weber State for a panel discussion. Shane Thompson was on the scene.
Politicians running for seats in Ogden City's major races were on hand Monday night to discuss how they could help Ogden and their plans for the city's future.
Find out from the community what are some of the things that people want and make sure that we are offering those opportunities.
Control is the best way to have safe. I think we don't need too much regulation about the vacation rental. We need just control.
One of the major topics discussed was Ogden's parks and recreation and their role in the outdoor marketplace.
We are working on a branding effort right now that we are promoting ourselves as an outdoor recreation destination.
The Weekend produced an article, and the director of outdoor recreation for the state of Colorado specifically called out Ogden, Utah, saying we're getting crushed by cities like Ogden, Utah, as all of these companies leave for the quality of life and access to the quality of life that we've created here in Ogden.
Weber State students, as well as Ogden residents, had the opportunity to hear the candidates and to get to know their policies. For the Cat Call, I'm Shane Thompson.
Registered and get out and vote. This is your opportunity to have a voice in your community.
As mobile pay becomes more prevalent, students are starting to take note of extra fees as they get instant notifications of how much vending machines are really charging them for their snacks. College students are usually hungry and on a budget, so when they want something to eat, they want something cheap. They might go to the Wildcat store for some treats or to Quick Zone for some chips, but most end up going to the vending machines, especially since they conveniently accept cards and mobile pay. But students don't know that these machines charge extra for using these features. Cookies that say they cost $1 now cost $1.10. A lot of students are finding the fees annoying.
I think I like even numbers.
I don't like the freaking 10 cents. It's stupid.
The 10 cents is negligible and shouldn't be charged.
So if you use the vending machines to save money, just a friendly reminder to bring cash to campus.
What do you think about the prices of the vending machines? I get bugged sometimes, and especially I heard there's those extra fees. It's kind of annoying.
I don't eat from vending machines. Just because of that, I bring my own snacks. So
you're better than me. A lot better than me. All right, Make a Difference Day is a nationally recognized date for community members to come together to volunteer to make a difference in the lives of others. Despite looming rain clouds, members of CCEL took to the sidewalk in hopes of recruiting volunteers for this year's Make a Difference Day. CCEL is partnering with StopHungerNow.org to package 15,000 meals for the needy in an hour. According to their website, the Stop Hunger Now agency provides 70% of its meals to support school lunch programs, orphanages, medical clinics, and developing countries. In order to truly make a difference, CCEL needs volunteers willing to donate an hour of their time to the cause.
We need at least 100 volunteers, and our little posters and flyers, they're just not cutting it, so that's why we've decided to do a mural and to catch everybody's attention.
We need as many volunteers as possible. It'll help make everything go quicker, and it's going to be really fun. We usually provide like donuts and make it kind of a fun competition.
Students that want to volunteer to package food for Make a Difference Day can sign up through Weber Sync in their student portal. Make a Difference Day is Saturday, October 24th, and will be taking place in the Student Union Ballrooms from 8 to 10 a.m. Over 5 tons of food needs to be packaged, so sign up now.
Aside from the ballrooms and testing center, most students are unaware of what the third floor of the Union building has to offer. Christina Cummings gives us an inside look.
They could stay for 30 minutes, an hour, the whole time.
Juliana Palacio is a sophomore here at Weber State University. She is also the Done in a Day chair for the Center for Community Engaged Learning.
Done in a Day is open for students so that they can get involved on campus. If they don't have a car, if they just have a spare hour, they can come and do some service.
Here at the university, many general education courses require certain amounts of service as a part of their curriculum. Oftentimes, students are at a loss as to where they can volunteer.
They could stay for 30 minutes, an hour, the whole time.
Juliana Palacio is a sophomore here at Weber State University. She is also the Done in a Day chair for the Center for Community Engaged Learning.
Done in a Day is open for students so that they can get involved on campus. If they don't have a car, if they just have a spare hour, they can come and do some service.
Here at the university, many general education courses require certain amounts of service as a part of their curriculum. Oftentimes, students are at a loss as to where they can volunteer. Little do they know they have that opportunity right here on campus every Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m.
All the service we do in here benefits the community and nonprofit organizations.
Palacio partners with several organizations in the Ogden community. Every week, Palacio and her committee members selflessly get together to complete projects requested by the partners.
What we're doing right now, for example, we're making hats that are going to be donated. Our community partner stores them and then donates them.
Most students are unaware that they may receive service credit by participating in Done in a Day. Service hours also get recorded onto a student's official transcript, which can then be viewed by prospective employers.
They don't have to worry about logging in their hours to Weber Sync because I do that for you, so it's a lot easier.
For the Cat Call, I'm Christina Cummings.
For next week's Done in a Day event, they will be making decorations for the Book in the Box blood drive with the Family Enrichment Center.
Basketball season is quickly approaching, and the Wildcat men's team is getting back to business at the D Event Center.
It's always fun. It's always fun to come out and compete for the fans. Let's show everybody like how our team's going to be this year. And I mean, I know it won't be set in stone because it's not a real game, but at least they'll get a glimpse to see how we are.
The 2015 season starts off with the annual Purple-White scrimmage, where fans can get a first look at this year's team before the actual games start. Coach Ray believes that this year's team is one the fans will be proud to watch.
I think the people will, I think they'll really embrace this team. They're unbelievably great kids. They're going to play good basketball. They're going to play their hearts out, and they're going to do it for each other. So we're excited about that.
The games begin on November 7th as the Wildcats host Southern Virginia in an exhibition game. Regular season play begins the following week as Weber State hosts Utah State on November 13th. And tributes to a Mexican artist known for drawing religious and political figures such as skeletons are on display in the Shepherd Union Building. Jose Guadalupe Posada, an early 21st century artist, drew skeletons to show that everyone is the same on the inside, regardless of economic background. Posada's work has become associated with the Mexican Day of the Dead also. In addition to the tributes, the exhibit features 3 of Posada's pieces. Andrew Mancia was one of the students who worked on bringing the exhibit to WSU.
He was actually one of the first underground artists, I'd say, and he influenced people like Frida Kahlo, Diego Rivera, so he was probably one of the pioneers of Mexican art.
Students can view the exhibit until November 2nd. So that art exhibit looked pretty cool. You know, lots of skeleton stuff with Halloween coming up. You doing anything exciting for Halloween?
Nope, I don't have any kids, so I'm kind of boring.
Well, I've got a 2-year-old, so we'll be taking him trick-or-treating, so that's always fun. Well, that does it for today's show. Thanks for tuning into The Cat Call. I'm Scott Stevens.
And I'm Emily Ferguson. For all latest news on campus and off, be sure to download My Weber Media's new app, The Buzz WSU.